Hey, yeah, howdy, hey there, folks. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight. Maybe even magical. Get yourselves comfy and cozy and all that magic, and we will be getting into it pretty darn shortly here. Yeah, no, honestly, we'll probably be getting right into it pretty darn shortly. So, get yourselves some food, some drinks, some whatever you need. Basically, just get comfy and get ready, because we're gonna be starting up and kicking some ass, and hopefully Elden Ring will be ticked off the menu today. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. I think that's probably long enough for a wait. Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're doing amazing. Hey, Kingdom. Hope you're doing good, buddy. It's good seeing you. Jasper, good seeing you too. Awesome possum. Let's get this ball rolling tonight, shall we? You killed Radagon. Good. He definitely deserved it, that bitch ass. Nah, that's not fair. I don't despise Radagon. Just a little bit. Teeny bit despised. Okay, so last time I think if we left off, I think I remember we got some pretty damn good weaponry on our hands. Honestly, we're looking pretty well off in the grand scheme of things. You only have about 70-60 bosses left. I would tell you, unless you are very committed to 100%ing a file, it's probably not worth it to do every single boss in the game. It's probably not worth it. In all seriousness, there's just not enough fun bosses in this game like that. Ironically enough, this game suffers from exactly the same issue that Dark Souls 2 suffers from, but Dark Souls 2 suffers from it in a completely different fashion. This game suffers from the quantity over quality sort of measure, unfortunately. There's just too much shit in this game in grand scheme of things. I'm being a little bit more mean than usual about it, but, like, it does. It suffers from it. There's too many repeat bosses. There's too many bosses that are just not very entertaining or not very fun to fight against. I love the game, and here's the thing. I'm not shitting on Elden Ring, genuinely. Like, I love this game, like, fucking bee's knees of a game right now. Cash money. But I'm still gonna shit on it at least a little bit, just because I played it too much not to have that sort of take, frankly. Anyways, last time we left off, we had officially made our way into the capital, or officially now we're on our way into the capital. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. We have Blood Flame Blade, we have Spiky Ball Syndrome. We're looking really damn good in that department. And I don't think we have enough stones, or really any stones just yet, for plus 15. But hopefully we get that sooner than later. I would love to start getting our spiky balls up in that direction. Somber 6. Actually, you know what? We also picked up, if I'm not mistaken, Serpent Hunter. Serpent Hunter. Do we have enough stones for the Serpent Hunter to be leveled up pretty damn well? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get our Serpent Hunter up to a +8. Damn. Kingdom, honestly, like, that's fair. That's totally fair. I can respect that. It's funny. The frog dude is not eyeballing me whatsoever. This bird wants me, and I'm not about it. I'm not okay with this. So, yeah. Oh, there's the frog wanting me. Okay, cool. Jackass. Speak of a game I've been playing way too damn much of lately, I have been playing the ever-living shit. That was a lot of stuttering. That was a lot of stuttering. I've been playing the ever-living shit out of Enter the Gungeon again. For good reason, because it's that game. Like, all seriousness, it is genuinely that game. Like, it is such a good game. It's such a fun time. And I get it if, like, it's not your cup of tea necessarily, but, like, I am hardcore just addicted to the Gungeon at this point. And I can turn it on, play it for hours on end, and just, like, enjoy myself fully. I do think I'm getting, like, a little bit tired, grand scheme of things. There's a lot of stuttering going on. What the fuck? Like, I know we're in the capital, but still, this feels like a lot more than one would expect. Ooh, let me jump off this platform and then do whatever the fuck you want, I guess? Thank you. No fall damage for me? Thank you, daddy. Yeet. Yeah, this game is stuttering, like, a lot. We might make it to the next side of Grace, and we might take the 2 seconds to recover real quickly. Actually, you know what? I never do this. Let's go get the shortcut real quickly, because, technically it is nice to have a shortcut, considering the other option is, death by falling to your death. So, yeah. Really hope they don't do open world stuff for the game after Bloodborne 2. Funny enough, yeah, honestly, I do like the open world aspects a good amount, but I do think they're getting a little bit tired. I think they're getting a little bit tired with that shit. It's not bad, open world. It's really not. I do like open world by a good amount. I do just think that it can be way too much at the end of the day, and it's kind of one of those, like, oversaturation issues within its own game, I guess, would be the comparison. Then again, honestly, I don't know if I would say that about something like Smash Brothers. But then again, I think Smash Brothers was about the oversaturation, right? Like, Ultimate was about the saturation. Like, it was made better by having too much. So, you've just never personally liked Overworld. Honestly, that's a fair take too, Kingdom. That's a completely fair take. Guys, it's Sonic Frontiers. You know what, honestly, with the amount of frame dropping right now, yeah, it might actually just be Sonic Frontiers. I haven't changed any settings. I don't know why it's doing this as much as it is, but it's mildly annoying. Like, I know it's Leyndell, and I know we're on a randomizer right now. I might honestly just open and load the game again and see if it, like, maybe functions better. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the fix. Once I kill these guys on the stairs real quickly, I think we'll check that. Jesus Christ, yeah. Okay, fucking frame drops out the wild fucking zoo. Also, I definitely, unfortunately, I think I need to get a new controller now that at this point, because I'm starting to realize that my controller has like the triggers are not supposed to be locking up at all, and I'm noticing like a little bit of lockup here and there, which tells me it's just gonna get worse. Probably. The only games I liked in was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but only because they could stand on a mountain, mark shrines all over the map, and do them in a row. Funny enough, I personally didn't care for it as much at the end of the... Here's the thing. Cool as fuck. And I think if there was a game out there that did open world probably the coolest, I would say it probably belongs to the latest Legend of Zelda games. But now that I look back on it, I think I do just genuinely feel tired about it for the most part. I do think I feel genuinely tired about it for the most part. I don't think there was enough to do in Breath of the Wild, and in Tears of the Kingdom there was... Like, there was more to do-ish, but I think the change to the plot that they did in Tears of the Kingdom, I didn't like the change. I didn't like the change of plot. I really didn't. I don't know what they were going on about with Tears of the Kingdom, but, like, I don't know. Like, it would have been nice if they just kept the cohesive storyline going. Like, I get that they were trying to do some new shit. That's cool and everything, but, you know, maybe it could have just been the same fucking story this one time, or maybe just a slight adaptation of the base. I don't know. I don't know. I'm complaining. Again, there we go. Yo, Tundra, it has been a minute, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Yeah, no, everything's honestly been going pretty good. Everything's been going really, really good. Tundra, I don't know if you were here the last time for it, but I actually got a chance to finally get my own place, move into my own location. Yeah, no, honestly, I got like a legitimate upgrade. Like I'm living on my own now at this point, and pretty cool. I still got my babies, I should say. Babies. I still have my dog and my cat, but plenty of running water. Are you trying to make a joke? I'm not laughing. I'm laughing a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to go that way. Let's go this way. JK, you're broke. No. Honestly, it was still funny. It was still funny, Kingdom. Or, I'm sorry, dummy. It was still funny, dummy. Okay, well, that guy did spot me, but honestly, I'm not really that scared of him. Carrion Grandier is... That sure is a thing. Okay, honestly, it might just be... It might just be the capital. It might just be the capital right now. Like, I know randomizers typically make things a lot harder for the game to run, like, normally. So, it really could just be like, hey, they might have, like, massive, data-taking enemies in this area or some shit like that. It could be the case. Yeah, the not connected story was pretty weird, definitely, with the cliffhanger Breath of the Wild ended on. Yeah. No, honestly, it was really fucking weird. Huh. Normally there's like an enemy right there. Weird. And like, I don't mind it too terribly. But it did just feel weird. It felt kind of out of pocket. Like, I don't know, like, they had such an interesting story built off of Breath of the Wild. For them to completely take it and just be like, hey, what if, and here's the thing, what if, stick with me here, what if we just fucking delete that shit real quick? My bad, Melon is fucking rambling. I gotta stop cursing. I curse way too often. It's not the worst thing in the world I do, but like, no, actually, never mind. Like, it is the worst thing in the world I do, probably, but It's not the worst thing in the world, right? But it's still, I don't know. I think I'm tired of cursing. I'm tired of how often I curse. Do we need anything else here? No, not really. People that didn't play Breath of the Wild didn't get confused. I mean, you don't. I would say don't build your game in a way that that's an issue. I mean, take a look at a game like Jak and Daxter or Sly Cooper. Jak and Daxter, I think, is not as good of an example to this case, but Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper 1 off-rip game did not... Like, Sly Cooper 1, like, it was its own story, pretty much, in comparison to Sly Cooper 2. Sly Cooper 2 relied a little bit off the base game, but it wasn't a requirement. Like, you didn't need that story. And no game worth its salt, usually, the sequel should not need. Like, it shouldn't need that information to make it make coherent sense. It should be able to make coherent sense out of what was there from the original, but, you know. Not saying it was a good decision, just that it was their reasoning. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one, Kingdom. And, like, that was how I was feeling about it, too. Like, I wasn't accusing you, bud. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. Just... me and my dumbass getting passionate about stupid shit, like video game characters, and making a coherent plot line. I do kind of want that item. Like, I do kind of want that item, because it's pretty, and, like, it looks like it could be a good item. Oh, okay, you know what, actually, we have a pretty reasonable tree today. Okay, yeah, fuck it, let's just send it. You know what, I can ignore the one item. I'm sure it's fine. And if it actually matters to me that much, I can just run back down this tree and go that way. Yeah, we can just do that. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, chug. Oh, hey! That's a familiar face. Time to murder this asshole. Funny enough, I think he was exactly here last time, too. Get fucking pulverized? Well, what if it's the God Killer 9000? What do you mean by that? I actually have no idea what you mean by that. The only thing that's killing my god right now would be the amount of lag added in here. Or am I sure I re-randomized it? I am sure I re-randomized it. Yes, the build that we have right now is not last time's build. At all. It just so happens that this asshole really wanted the fucking run back. Alright, do I have any chicken legs? I do have a chicken leg, yes. Awesome. I don't know if that was in time. I was joking, saying if it was a OP weapon. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I was just testing it out. It seems dumb as shit to me. I guess, to be fair, like, it's a difference of, like, night and day if, like, you're playing games, like, on a consistent basis or not. Like, how much are you playing games? This game is fucking lagging like hot right now. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, it's just, like, surprisingly way more than I would expect. I have a lot of money. I should probably spend it. I'm gonna say if this persists through the area, we might I don't know, like, if it persists into the mountaintops, I'm gonna be a little curious as to what's going on with it, but at that point, I don't know, like, I think we're probably okay. Grand scheme of things. Probably at this point we can start just doing, like, endurance, strength, maybe dex. I don't really care about dex that much. We could maybe do faith. Yeah, faith. Sounds good. Because honestly, spell-wise, we don't really have a lot that's very good. Maybe arcane would be a smart bet. I don't know. Strength not, lead and hard tier. Probably still our overall best options right now, and I don't think we got any new smithy stones. Would it be worth it to pivot into the Serpent Hunter? Because our spiky balls, while they're really damn good, so is the Serpent Hunter. And frankly, the Serpent Hunter, we can immediately get this boosted up like a shit ton and a half, as opposed to what we currently are using. So, honestly, I'm going to say there's enough reason for us to do that pivot. At least for the time being, until we can go and get ourselves some more smithy stones to make the balls a little bit better. Unless the merchants want to sell some. That would actually be nice. How about it, merchants? You want to sell me something for my balls? Okay, we're even in here, and it's stuttering, like, a lot more than it normally does. I don't think they have anything. Alright, whatever. We'll deal with it for now. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. No, nothing really worth purchasing right now. I mean, the int not... It's cheap as shit. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll get it right now, why not? I don't see myself getting poisoned more than 3 times in the game overall, so sure. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. Let's go ahead and go upgrade Serpent Hunter at least a little bit, and go from there. Yeah. Did I accidentally adjust something here? Quality settings, medium. I mean... We're on medium settings right now, so, like, I don't know what is going on. I genuinely haven't touched the settings at all, so I don't really know what's going on here. Cinematic effects. I don't know, let's try turning that off, maybe? Fuck. Well, we'll keep track of it for now. If it continues onward as it has been, then we'll have to probably look a little bit deeper into it. Dragon grease, absolute dog water, thank you. Okay, cool. There we go. And raw meat dumplings, no thank you very much. And there is a +8 Serpent Hunter, just like that. Juicy! Love to see it. Could we probably squeeze out, like, one more level right now? I think we probably could. 3100. Okay, alright. I'm sorry, what was that specific? 3178. Alright, so 31.8 really is what we're looking for. Yeah, we're a bit short. Yeah, no, honestly, we're way more short than I thought we would be. Okay, fair enough. I'm not keeping any of these because, frankly, they don't matter. We just don't need them. And yeah, I know I just did that for, like, one whole level up, but, it's not that deep. One more point of strength, why not? There we go. And yeah, let's go ahead and go deal with whatever our capital boss is. Hopefully Morgott's not a pain in the ass. You're wanting to play some Elden Ring again, but you haven't touched it in forever. That is absolutely fair, Tundra. That is pretty much what my feeling was on it before I started playing it again. And I don't regret it whatsoever, because the game is still just insanely fun. I would say, though, if you do have it on PC, it is probably well worth your time. I think that was a Red Wolf. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we're fine. Red Wolf's not a problem. I mean, he can be a problem, but also we are just infinitely stronger than this stupid thing, and yeah, we're fine. Yeah, real rough, bud. GG's. Big cash money. Okay, no, that was legit as easy as it could have been. A little unfortunate. I do usually prefer my capital bosses being a little bit harder, but you remember this guy being a wall for your sorcery build? That is fair. Yeah, no, I could totally believe that, honestly, Pastor. Also, hey, Pastor, hope you're doing well. You need to get it on PC. Grew up playing Souls games on Xbox, so not sure how to translate to mouse and keyboard. Do not. Do not. Controller. Don't change that. Do not change that. Just plug in your controller into your PC, and it'll work. It'll work well. Mouse and keyboard for a Soulsborne is like a death sentence waiting to happen. Red Wolf has a lot of magic resistance. It does have a lot of magic resistance. Yes, exactly. The one spell I think you can use on Red Wolf that makes it relatively straightforward is Rock Sling. Well, I mean, that's the main one I'd recommend, but any of the rock spells, gravity spells, those are mostly physical, and those clean house. Those clean house pretty well. So I could do a little bit more of Mind, but why would I do that? I don't think I need it, is the thing. So let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. East Capital Rampart, and then we can go down to the gate, move along with our lives, and we'll be on our way to the Mountaintop of the Giants. Very nice. Play all your PC games with an Xbox controller. Most compatible with every game, and definitely AAA games. Yeah, pretty much. Like, honestly, that's the good thing, I guess, about Microsoft, is that for the most part, they definitely, by and large, have gamers covered when it comes to, like, controller support. I mean, frankly, even now, like, you can more or less plug in, like, most of the Sony, like, PS4, PS5 controllers into your PC unit. And same difference. It's just they're not as easily integrated every single time. But for the most part, they're still pretty damn well integrated most of the time. At least Elden Ring is definitely integrated with the with the Sony consoles, so you can do that. I didn't really want to kill this guy, but he turned around. He made a mistake. Okay. So unfortunately, we don't have the benefit of being quite as stealthy as we were last time, but I don't really think it matters at the end of the day. You know, I say words and then things happen. That is fair. That is understandable, game. I wonder if at this point it's worth it to keep the little red hood on. I would say probably. Probably just because, I mean, this boosts our health, whereas any other item just... Like, I don't know, like, is it worth it for more health or overall more defense at this point? I would argue the more health, but I don't know. Still though. So as it stands right now, if we are beelining it for the end game, which isn't really that hard, grand scheme of things. Like, at this point, we make it to the Mountaintop of the Giants, then from Mountaintop of the Giants, we make it right on over to our next couple of major bosses, which is Mountaintop, Fire Giant, my bad. We have Fire Giant, and then we have, fucking, whatchamacallit, we have Godskin Duo Fight. And then from Godskin Duo Fight, we pretty much, like, it's almost in the clear at that point. Nice. The Beetle almost tag teamed my ass. That's really cool. I don't know why I made this Beetle such a hard time for myself. Like, normally I'm so much smarter about this shit, but I guess just generally speaking, not today. Alright, Smithy 6, very cool. Yeah, you know what, honestly, yeah, I do want some more Smithy 6s. Any more Smithy 6s I can get, that'll put me closer to my my spiky balls getting a little bit better. So. PlayStation isn't on the same level as Xbox. It doesn't work with all AAA games. I think 70-60% of the indie games on Xbox compatible with. I mean, that's pretty much what I said, right? That's essentially what I said, yeah. At least I thought that was the words more or less out of my mouth. Maybe not in the same context, I guess, but... Or the same exact phrasing, but... Hi, Mario. Hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. It's good seeing you. Guess you misunderstood. I could have also said it terribly, frankly, Kingdom. I'm not the best with my words sometimes. I'm really not. I definitely implied it, though, I guess, in this case. Yeah, no, point is I agree with you. Point is I agree with you. Even PlayStation, at this point, is pretty good. It's not as good. Definitely not as good, but it's pretty good. I mean, if you want to play Elden Ring with a PS5 or PS4 controller, you can just do that on PC. Like, there's nothing holding you back from doing that. It's like 330 for you, so wouldn't be surprised you misunderstood. Dude, holy shit, it is. Please, dude. Like, okay, honestly, dude, even more respect to you, the fact that it's that late at night and you're watching this stream. Dude, please definitely do get some sleep sooner than later, okay? No, honestly, like, that's fair, though. That's totally fair. I'm gonna have to look into this and just find out, like, what's going on here. Because, like, this is not... I don't remember there being quite so much lagginess. And I don't think I've genuinely done anything different on my console since the last time we played this game. Like, as far as I can tell you, it's all the same. 3:30. It's only 9:30 where you are right now, and you're dead right now. I can't imagine being awake at 3:30. Yeah, no joke. Like, honestly, like, it gets late for me, and I'm just like, nah. Honk, shoe, me. And that's exactly my pace. I have to get my sleep when it's time to sleep. Granted, I was a pretty heavy night owl for, like, a while. But, that was a different time for me. For sure. The Steam controller support has definitely gotten a lot better. For sure. It's gotten a lot better over the years. Could it still be way better? Absolutely, but, like, that's pretty much everything, right? Like, everything could still technically be better. In a weird sense, I get a lot of comfort out of, like, most things always typically needing improvement. I think I get a lot of comfort out of, like, life generally always needing some level of improvement. Because, like, I don't know, like, I guess it kind of... This is probably a little too philosophical for, 9:30 at night or 3:30 in the morning. But, I don't know, like, it's kind of nice knowing that no matter what, things are always going to require some level of improvement, right? Newsflash, it's always about this. When I watch your streams, it wasn't for nothing. I said, you need to fix your sleep schedule during your Silent Hill 2 remake. Well, fair enough. Fair enough, Kingdom. I might have missed that part during the Silent Hill 2 remake playthrough. I might have been a little bit more focused on certain things that were going on. But yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I probably don't need to go down another rabbit hole right now. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's not even worry about the philosophical stuff right now. It's late enough for all of us in some capacity or another. So, yeah, we don't need to be talking philosophical shit. I hope I can find the Smithy bell bearing a little easier this time. It would be really nice if we could get it and not have to overthink this. I mean, the good news, I guess, is I don't need as many stones. No! Fuck you, Torrent! Fuck you, Torrent! That does not count. I'm gonna say it right now, that doesn't fucking count. That does not fucking count. Okay, Torrent. Real simple now, you stupid fucking idiot horse. We're gonna jump in the air and we're gonna turn around. Wow. Amazing. You can do things correctly. Wow. Such a... It's so funny. I have gone from, like, loving this mount to despising this stupid fucking glue bottle. I really genuinely have. I really used to love Torrent so much. Started yelling and your son started... Tundra, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Tundra, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, buddy. I really am. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise I never... Oh. That's so bad. I'm sorry, dude. I am so sorry. You're good, you were dying. Well, now I'm dying of embarrassment and shame. So yeah, I guess I feel you there. Anyways, yeah, I'm not a fan of Torrent anymore. I'm really not. I am so not a fan of Torrent. Got a new slogan for you, Fire Cryas, where you're Fire Cryas, where we accidentally learn your kids' slurs with a smile. Wink. No, we're not doing that. Tell you what, we'll do Fire Cryas, where Torrent constantly makes me go right against my own values. Man, I do swear, like, patch 1.0, I guarantee it, I genuinely think that this horse was a lot better. But I think it's changed since then, and Torrent is just miserable. Like, Torrent used to control as good as, like, aggro did. Oh my god, I made that jump. Yay. Never mind, Torrent might actually be okay. No, I'm BSing. This horse has not earned my love and or respect. Swarm pot, roped fly pot, sure, why not? 20k for a Somber 9 is a bit steep. That's a bit steep. I don't know, you don't have a problem with him? That's fair. But maybe tell me that after you played the game with, like, deathless rules in mind and whatnot. And, yeah, we can talk about it then. Because, like, I swear, patch 1.0, Torrent used to move, like, as greasy and smooth as butter. Like, my boy could glyph and glide all over the place like nobody's business. And, I really don't know if this is Mandela effect or nostalgia goggles locked on my head, but I swear, patch 1.0 for this game, he used to be really, he used to be a really good mount. And now he's incapacitated. Now he's not capable and cunning, and he's not quick and nimble. He's dumb and stupid. You don't think you ever die from running off of cliffs with Torrent? So you're telling me Torrent never accidentally, like... So you're never riding Torrent right next to a cliff to collect an item or anything like that, and then Torrent decides, well, obviously to turn around, I need to go full right or full left, which means arcing right off of that cliff, correct? Like, the safest way to turn Torrent on cliffs in this game... How? Did we just get, like, the weird Torrent Seems fitting that, of course, naturally, the minute we start talking about Torrent and, like, all of the Torrentisms that can take place, naturally I'd start getting interesting things like that. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe just be more careful. No, honestly, yeah, I'll try that next time. Man, at least we can get our spiky balls up. You know, at least we can have, like, slightly better balls on our hands. That's a good thing, right? That's a really good thing. Do I have any 7s? I do. I have 3 7. Oh, we can get balls looking real good. Nice. What boss is here instead of dragon? It's a new dragon. He was there. Huh, weird. The dragons replace dragons, and the night bosses replace night bosses. Yeah, they all pretty much replace each other. You posted a meme for torrent and media sharing. If I were to view that within, like, the next minute here, would it be safe and sound for the public? Because I do love me a good torrent meme. I think probably one of the better torrent memes I could think of would be if I got torrent, like, falling off of a ledge. Like, actually, you know what? Frankly, I am going to probably take the bit that I just got there. I'm going to turn it into a torrent meme. That is such an awful location for this thing. Yeah, that is like hands down one of the worst locations for this thing I think I've ever seen. I never have to concern myself with such stupid things like avoiding rocks. It's stream safe? Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, in that case we might take the... Please, please don't snipe me. Please don't snipe me. Please don't snipe me. Please don't snipe me. Good sir, please. I'll be your best buddy. Okay, cool. Awesome. The only thing that would have added to that interaction and made it somehow even worse probably would have been an invisible black knife. If an invisible black knife had showed up there, then I probably would have cried. I probably would have cried. I could see it happening in real time, unfortunately, but, like... No, honestly, yeah, I think I would have been disappointed. It's more of a horse meme than it is a torrent meme. Okay, alright. We got just based horse memes. Cool. Admittedly, when you get into situations like what we just got into, it's kind of hard not to be, like, full of just anger. Is there a reason this isn't a working grace? Okay, sure. By the way, surprised you got, like, almost no spoilings? That's fair. But also, I would say... Soulsborne lore, typically speaking, I really don't feel like people spoil very often on it. Like, I don't really think people care about spoiling, like, Elden Ring lore or Dark Souls lore. Like, if you want to divest time in that stuff, it's usually you divesting time in that stuff. The community very rarely, like, goes out of its way to spoil it. At least I typically find. Let's go back to our balls. Yeah, back to balls. Don't mean lore and whatnot. Oh, fair enough. Okay. You started with Elden Ring, or you went through all of them, and now you're finishing Elden Ring? No. In this case, Nova, we are starting with Elden Ring. I am going to be going left to right as the tag suggests. Yeah. I don't know. Like, there wasn't really, like, a perfect order that I planned out on this one. I just kind of assumed an order and went from there, pretty much. So... Plus, we were already doing Elden Ring for a little bit, and I just so happen to have, like, Elden Ring randomizers ready, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? That just made the most sense in my head at the time. Either way, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, anything else worth purchasing real quickly? Not so much. Nah, no, not really. Alright, let's go and level up our balls, and let's go deal with whatever our fire giant is, I suppose. Surely fire giant can't be too bad, right? Surely the game has to be somewhat nice to us. Wait, I'm dumb. Q can pop these for me. Remember, chat, if you're ever wondering whether or not you can have an old man pop massive amounts of runes for you, just use the old man to pop the runes for you. It always makes the most sense. I'm sure there was a sexual innuendo in there somewhere, but honestly, I could not be bothered to find it this one time. which is kind of disappointing. Anyways, spiky balls plus 21. This old man has hammered our balls more than enough. And that is a good time right there. Alright, nothing else worth there. You can't stack pop them. No, you can stack pop them. It's just it's significantly faster to have the old man pop them for you. Like, the old man just takes them and puts them in his mouth and, well, there you go. Whereas when you do it, you have to fondle them. And it takes a minute. And look, when you're talking speedrun strats, you have to put your balls in the old man's mouth. It's just a fact. See, I knew the innuendo was there somewhere. I just had to look hard enough. Frankly, one level doesn't really get us a lot of anything right now, but whatever. It's fine. It's okay. Alright, back to the foot of the forge, and let's go deal with the boss. Shall we? I don't think that'll be a bad time, right? I think it'll be pretty okay. Yeah, game's acting a little weird. Like, normally I don't have to whistle twice for Torrent in an area where there's no, like, gate or something on top of it. Usually speaking, at least. Okay. There's no boss there, which means it's one that spawns in. So this could either be... This could be... Actually, it'd be a little weird if it was the gosh darn it, why am I forgetting their name again right now? It'd be a little weird if it was one of the dragon... Oh my god, why am I blanking on this right now? This is embarrassing. Dragonkin. Jesus. It's... you. Speak of the devil. It's Dragonkin again. What the hell? I don't remember ever having, like, this many Dragonkins. Alright, bash those thighs in. Remember, chat, always aim for the toes. There we go. Big meaty hit. I'm a little disappointed that that didn't result in a big staggerino, but okay. And first phase down. Beautiful. Was that enough time to get our balls nice and bloody again? Off! Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. A little concerning, but that's fine. Actually, I don't know why I'm concerned. Wait, we can literally just bully him. Ah, never mind. There's the Gideon Ofnir special. There's the Gideon Ofnir special! Okay. Ah. I knew you'd come. Okay, alright, well, fuck's sake. Cool, awesome, awesome. Everybody say goodbye to King. King? Nah, non-existent. Didn't see him. Never saw this character before. This character? Non-existent. Didn't see them in the room. They left on a brief notice. Don't know what happened to them. That's okay. That's, you know what, honestly, that's completely fine. I didn't want to have a successful run tonight anyways. That would have been too much to ask for. Thanks, Gideon. Thanks. God, okay. Of course it was Gideon Ofnir with insane power scaling on his spells. It's annoying too because honestly, I think if anything, Gideon gets boss scaling, which makes no sense because he's an NPC. He's an NPC boss fight, but he gets boss scaling. So sure, of course, why not, right? Why not? Let's just give the old man a quick boost to his nuts real quickly. Yeah, okay, all right, whatever, fine. Alright. Back to the fucking drawing board. That seemed more than enough familiar to you? Very nice. Okay. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this, I guess I can bring up the meme that was dropped in the Discord. There we go. You're a dumbass horse in a plane, probably on your way to be turned into effing meatballs because you're a stupid effing horse. Jeez. I feel bad for real horses, but if it was a bus full of torrents, I would be like based. Those poor horses, they deserve a little bit better than that. Alright. Alright, well, here we go again. Have I ever eaten horse before? No. And I don't intend to? Yeah, I don't intend to. Ever. Yeah, ever. Is there like... I don't know, like, that just does not seem like a thing I would do. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Alright. What do we got? What's our build of the day? It's not the best, but I think probably, again, Astrologer probably wins it. I want to say Astrologer probably wins it. Alright, Tundra, since it's been a hot minute, bud, I am going to name the character after you today because, well, it's good seeing you, man. Yeah, there we go. And what is our item that we get to take in with us? Nothing particularly amazing. Huh. Okay. Well. Yeah, honestly, yeah, wow, most of these things are... Huh. Yeah, most of these things are really not very good. Like we get some value out of certain things here, but it's... dang, these are some rough starter items. Hopefully you don't curse me to a quick end of the run. I promise I don't try for the quick end of the run, as far as I can tell you, but... I guess the Fire Scorpion... I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off before we get too far into it, because, well, unfortunately I just don't think it's a very smart choice to be using it. But... I don't know, unless we get like a hard pivot into Faith, there's no reason for that charm, I would say. Because there's not really good magic that does fire damage. Alright, take that off. We can in fact use that, so let's go ahead and put this in our offhand. The shield is kind of mediocre. Okay, cool. Alright. Mantis Blade is neat. Mantis Blade is neat, I guess. So, there's that much. There we go. Swap the hands. So, like, the one thing, I guess, that's going on with the Mantis Blade that's neat enough is that it does have a longer range than standard. But it doesn't exactly translate very well, I would say. Alright. Absolutely decimate this entire family real quickly. That's fair. Understandable. And again, for the 1000th time, no, we don't need to win that fight. That is a completely optional fight to win, because you die one way or another there. Just one way, you win the fight and you get, like, a small pile of extra cash money for it. The other side is like, okay, alright. Honestly, for all it's worth, I think maybe I should have been a little bit more scared once I had seen the Gideon Ofnir pop up. I think my problem was I took Gideon Ofnir and I didn't take him more seriously than I probably should have. And that was on me at the end of the day. I should have said, it's one of the worst bosses in this entire game series. Okay, time to probably recoup and reevaluate. Or at least at a minimum, pull something out that would have been able to cheese him. Or, you know, respect the fact that every single one of his spears did like, what, a half my health bar? A third of my health bar? A third is already a lot, but, like, the fact that they did that much stupid amount of damage, and, like, I know I wasn't, like, specifically set up for magic resistance, but still. Still, that is brutal. Okay, so there's some kind of good stuff here. Bloodhound Claws are kind of neat. Yeah, they're kind of neat, yeah. I'll see you later, caller. Here's hoping that there's some easy enough bosses I can cheese out with Night Maidens. Oh, there we go. We don't even need that. Cool. And, of course, there would be a hand on the path over here. Frankly, hands aren't, like... You gotta be kidding me. A dog on top of that... God, I have to respect it. I have to respect it. I have to respect that it's a dog. It's just frustrating. More than anything, it's just frustrating. I think what we'll probably end up doing is, if at the end of the night, like, we don't have a well-established character, what we might do is I might pivot, and we might do a different Soulsborne for the time being, just to try and get a little bit of something else going on. It'll also give me time to try and figure out why Elden Ring has suddenly decided to start chunking. Because, like, honestly, I don't even know why that's the case. It, again, made no changes since the last time we played this game, so... This place sucks. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. This place actually kind of sucks right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding! Tundra, I hate to tell you this, but honestly, it might have resulted in an accidental curse. Yeah, we might have accidentally gotten cursed. Because, like, starter area is looking this atrocious right now. I really wouldn't be surprised if my first boss was Gideon Ofnir again. I really wouldn't be surprised. The game seems to have like the slightest amount of a vendetta at the moment, and it's feeling that way. It's feeling that way. The Tundra curse strikes again. Yeah, I guess so, man. Rodrika, hurry up, please. What the? Oh. Yeah, no, honestly, like, I don't know why the game is... Like, it's chugging out of nowhere, too. Oh, well. Again, it could be a million and one thing. For all I know, the game has had an update recently, and because of the fact that the game's had an update, now, because of that fact, the randomizer's not quite functioning the way I would expect it to. That could be it, frankly. That really could be it. Who knows? Typically, if there's anything messing up the experience, it's usually from the game itself. Alright, Bernie, hurry up, buddy. Thank you. Cool. Smithy 2. Cool. I don't really need the Smithy 2 right now, but it'd still probably be worth it to get it from him. Carrying Knight's Sword is mediocre at best. I do want to get that Smithy 2 from him. Or the Somber 2 from him, at least. Again, what the hell was that? I summoned Torrent and he spawned behind me and the game is... What is up with the game right now? What the hell? Oh boy, like one awesome, a little bit of money. I can't say I'm surprised. I really can't say I'm surprised right now. Sword of Night and Flame. Actually, like, kind of really excited about that. That's kind of an amazing weapon. It's a lot of stat requirements, but... Actually, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm willing to give up on that one item. I don't need the one item. I think we're fine. I really don't need a whole bunch of extra stupid shit spawning on me right now. All right, you know what? We're gonna try something. This is frustrating. Auto detect best rendering settings. Let me try turning that off. At what point did the game decide that it needed to start pooping the bed? At what point was that an acceptable result? I don't even know right now. I genuinely have no idea why the game is like wanting to just not have a good time. Oh wow, nice. The torrent suddenly works this time. Very cool. Thank you, torrent. And yes, I am still slightly bittered about getting Ofnired. Getting Ofnired is not it is not a fun experience. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't need Bernie's stone anymore. Okay, cool. Very cool. Get thrusted. thrusted again. Get thrusted again. Maximum thrust. Gorgeous. Check your task manager. Maybe something's running in the background. Frankly, that could be it. Honestly, for all it's worth, that really could be it right now. I don't know. Because honestly, as far as I can tell you, like, I haven't done anything differently here recently. Let me check and see. No, nothing in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at my task manager, and like for the most part right now, Elden Ring is the thing that is taking up the most overall, but it's not like there's not really anything else as far as I can see right now. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to look more into it probably later, I guess. I don't really... This is probably not the time to be dedicating time to this at the moment. It's just frustrating and annoying and stupid that this is the time that it's happening. Because it could have probably directed it to me at any point this weekend. And I was playing video games over the weekend, so like it's not like that couldn't have been the case. But no. Obviously, now is the time for it. Torrent, buddy, Torrent, there you go. Oh my goodness, wow, but really cool. Thank you, game. Erdtree's favor, that's actually useful. Cool. There. Again, it's just, I was doing this weekend. I was playing video games this weekend. And as far as I can tell you, like, no problems were occurring or anything crazy like that. No, nothing. I don't know. I'll look into it and I'll get back to it and hopefully we figure it out in the meantime.
Well, What are you playing at? This is no time for games.
It's definitely no time for games. You would be right.
I see it now. Humans all lose their...
He almost got that stomp off, and I feel... No, never mind. I don't feel bad for that one at all. Okay. Oh, right. I'm on torrent. Duh. The game is lagging. You're just crashed. Telling you the Tundra Curse is real? It's starting to sound like it might, in fact, be at least a little bit real, yeah. It might just be a little bit real, man. Omen Cleaver. Actually, Omen Cleaver is not a bad choice, and it's not... It is stat heavy, but it's not the worst thing ever, actually, stat-wise. You know what? No, honestly, Omen Cleaver. Omen Cleaver. Take that. I'll save the rest of this for later. We'll come back to it. Yeah. What's the Tundra Curse? Just silly bad luck. That's all, Kingdom. We're just making a joke. That's all. Okay. Alright, who is our lake boss over here? Of course. Of course it's one of them. Why wouldn't it be one of them? Alright. Well, I mean, that's fine. We could probably handle that reasonably enough if I wanted to. Strength, we're probably not quite there yet for it. We need some more stats, but that's okay. You know what? Nah, I'm feeling cocky. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling fresh. We're just gonna win this fight. Could you maybe take the damage I am trying to imply? Like, walk into my gas. Thank you. Alright, boss kills himself. Lovely. Love to see it. And he's dead. Gorgeous. Yeah, not a hard boss. Just one that we just had to cheese. That's all. That looked dangerous. Or Frost Stomp. Not bad. Actually, you know what? That might be useful. That might be useful. Hey, bird. Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, we got that side of grace. We could go down this way, and I guess... Yeah, why don't we go down this way, and then we can go work our way on over to Mr. Height. That seems like a good idea. Another Smithy 1, Smithy 2. Give me a couple more Smithy 2s, please. Or, honestly, I'll take money. Money or Smithy 2s. That's a somber 2. Good choice. How did that fall not kill me? It wasn't that far of a fall. It genuinely was not that far of a fall. Now, this fall right here, this one would kill me. And honestly, with how Torrent's been today, I really wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. You've died from shallower falls than that? I mean, depends on how you took the fall, I would say. Because, like, this game is not exactly... Like, you could slip and slide your way down a slope and it not count at all at any point there, like a standard, like, movement down the hill. That's just Elden Ring, frankly. Oh my god. The fucking staggers too? The stutters and the staggers are just adding a layer of so much enjoyment to this game right now. Super fun. Very entertaining. Why risk it? Well, I don't know. I don't have a good reason for you. Because I did it last time and it didn't happen. Yeah, last time we did this, there wasn't any staggering. And admittedly, I'm unnecessarily greedy and cocky with shit. Yep, uh-huh. Get out of here. Go home. It's a really interesting idea that they added into the game, having to whistle for Torrent twice in a row in order to use Torrent. I really like the concept of it, honestly. Like, I was really thinking of all the things that Torrent really needed. Whistling for Torrent twice, just honestly, the difficulty I was always craving at the end of the day. Let's make it so not only is Torrent absolutely just the worst mount ever in video games. No. Let's add an extra layer to it. Why not? Let's add an extra layer to it where Torrent doesn't even show up half the time. That's really cool. It's good shit. Good idea. I know it's not at all on the video game developers. I'm sure. I'm just being incredibly petty right now. As all things go in life, when you get Ofnired, you get petty. Nah, you've had worse? Okay. I would beg to differ. I would personally beg to differ, but that's okay. Alright, let's level up a little bit more while we can, and we are gonna real quickly... You know what? I'm feeling greedy, I'm feeling risky, I'm gonna do something stupid. Why not? Equip that. Gorgeous. Lovely. Frankly, wearing like slightly heavier armor is probably not going to be enough to protect us right now, but I'm still gonna hopefully pretend like it will do enough. So, flasks. Arguably, if we have to heal at all, we're probably in a bad position with what I'm about to do. But I'm still going to do it this way anyways. Yeah. I'm still going to do it this way anyways. Like almost every mount except for SOTC. Sucked on PS2. Or Shadow of the Colossus, my bad. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, I know I'm being, like, extra petty about it right now for the most part, but still. I don't remember if he can break into the building with me, but I really hope he can't. Oh, he's a bastard. But I think we get away with this. We could have gotten away with it. Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I knew better. I knew better. I should have prepped, and I didn't prep, and that was dumb. Alright, everybody say goodbye to Tundra. Tundra gets tossed in the trash. Who was the sacrifice? Tundra was today. And now we're on to whomstever would be next. Ugh. Damn it. I think what we're going to probably do is after the next character is established here, I think I'm probably... How did you die? Terribly. You died terribly. You died pretty bad. That's all I can pretty much let you know. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. What did you die to? Something bad. Yeah. You know, this reminds you of Rini? Can I really be a hero? Ever heard of it? No, I can't say I've ever heard of that one. Actually, I really can't. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that. All right. Well, at least the randomizer's loading faster than usual for some. Why is the randomizer loading faster? Why is the randomizer loading faster, but the game is lagging like dick? That's not like honestly. I prefer I prefer slower loading times in comparison. And again, I haven't changed any settings, so it makes no sense that it would be different. So, Disgaea spin-off game originally for the PSP, but modern console and PC. In that case, yeah, definitely no. No, I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Make Gregorny. Gregorny the new sack. Is that just standard Cestus, or is that Spike Cestus? That's Spike Cestus. Okay. Duh. I kind of feel like choosing this just because. It has such a ridiculously large mask, and I hate it. I honestly, I'm not a fan of that mask. Spike Spear. Flame grant me strength. Oh, Flame. Giant Seal. That's not a bad... that's not bad. Like, I'm kind of tempted just because of the buff, frankly. You know what? Honestly, you know what? Sure. Why not? Just because of the buff. Basically, really hard action platformer levels. Everything one-shots and you have 100 lives. If you lose them all, your save gets deleted. Ah, that sounds kind of miserable. And I'm sorry, Pryne, can I really be a hero? Huh, no, I have no idea. I've heard of I want to be the hero, but not what you're talking about. Which I know I want to be the hero is ridiculous rage bait platformer, essentially, but you know what? Nah. Tell you what. DiGiorno. That it's not delivery. Do I know Disgaea? No, I do not know Disgaea. Still don't. Yeah, I do not know Disgaea. I've seen a splash of gameplay for it, probably. But other than that, that's really not... my knowledge is pretty much non-existent on it. Is what I would say. Let's do Talisman for FP. Frankly, let's do the Crimson Seed Talisman. That's probably the safest bet. Alright, there we go. We have DiGiorno on our hands. Alright, here's hoping the best. We have Flame Grant Me Strength. We have a Spike Spear, which I would hope has Bleed. Surely it has Bleed. How's a moveset for this thing? Okay, so it is a spear. Okay, cool. And it does have Bleed. Alright, not a bad combination. Yeah, it might be good. I don't think I've ever used this weapon before. It does have Impaling Thrust, which honestly, Impaling Thrust, not a bad get. I am changing out the Noble Armor as soon as possible. I do not like Noble Armor at all. It is so hefty on screen. I don't know. Like, it's such a... grand scheme of things, I know it's such a small amount of, like, screen it's taking up, but still. Get backstabbed. Fool. That's fine. That was a lot of damage for that. There we go. There's the break. Man, I really love it when it's the spear. The spear Crystallian's such an annoying piece. Oh my god, this guy's so... Frankly, nothing makes this worse than when they just decide to sit next to each other and they won't give any openings. Like, I get, like, technically that's kind of the point, but still. Give me your spine. Give me your spine. Whatever. You're not supposed to be able to full die there. I mean, technically, if you jump off the cliff, yeah, it's a full... I'm still gonna count this anyways, because, like, it's kind of a... You're gonna die anyways. But that's not normal. You're not supposed to be able to get... You're supposed to get health gated. Like, I really have no idea what could have just happened there that made that happen that way. But, okay, cool. Ringed Finger, Bloodflame Blade, Bloodflame Blade? Bloodflame Blade? Okay, we have, Spiky Spear with blood on it. Flame Grant Me. And let's not talk about O'Flame. O'Flame's kind of shit. Okay, you know what? Not a bad baseline. And the Ringed Finger does make a decent, compelling argument for a solid, just raw, physical, like, somber weapon for us. So, okay, alright. It could be worse. And then there was a Dragonfly, which only makes sense in this game. Did I need to kill that squirrel? No. Did I want to kill the squirrel? Kind of. Smithy 3. Cool. That'll be really useful in about 6 stones.
But I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carlin.
Okay. Alright, Collie's got... like, not really anything super immediately useful. Like, probably the most useful thing there was probably the tier, I guess, but... Really? Was that necessary, game? Did you really have to spawn in a Lanciax? Did you really have to say, hey, of all the things that we can put in the game right now, let's put in something that can basically make it so the run dies within 5 seconds? No. Trust me. That's a really good idea. Honestly, if you think about it, perfect sense. And I know I'm complaining about randomizer logic, but honestly, it's still annoying. Oh my... game. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we aren't probably going to be running this character too long tonight, necessarily. Phantom Slash. I actually don't even remember what that is. Is that DLC? If it's not DLC, it sounds interesting.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning root to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath.
Okay.
Torrent, treat him with.
So what I need is a big, fat pile of cash to level up as much as I can right now. And then to pretty much try and take on our very first boss. Hopefully a couple basic baby runes. Only the little things, you know? Actually, I might be able to use Bloodflame Blade already at this point. I'm not sure. If I can start using Bloodflame Blade immediately, then I would probably be remiss to not do so. So, I probably will start using that now. Alright, just a handful of smithy stones, please. Yeah, geez, I don't even know why there's so much, like, stutter step tonight. I would say at this point it'd probably be something where maybe, I don't know, like I need to just reset the console. Or reset the unit. Alright, hurry up, Bach, please. Shut up. And thank you for being slightly more useful dead. Very cool. Okay, well, we're avoiding the bridge. Very cool. Awesome. I was really hoping to avoid extra items, but yeah, I guess we get to avoid the bridge for right now. Very cool. Oh, hey, look at that. A different Lanciax. Just chilling out in the wild. That's awesome. Yeah, I am not gonna lie. I think I've been bittered by a little bit tonight at this point. I think we're gonna find, like, hopefully just a soft point where I can just kind of relax. I'm just hoping our first Morgott fight is just an easy fight. I think I will hard cut. I think we will probably hard cut it off tonight once we get to that fight. Where'd he spawn? He spawned behind me? No, he didn't spawn behind me. He spawned. Okay, so he spawned this way, and it's a caster. What is he doing? What's this stupid shit he's up to? Oh, okay, he's doing dumb magic. Okay, gotcha. Dude, could you stop, like, doing the lamest shit ever? No, okay, that's fair. That's understandable, sir. Hey, Yura, buddy, did you want to maybe do the thing that you're supposed to be here for in the first place? Oh, so cool. He finally showed up. That's so sweet of him. Awesome. Yura, attack him. Yura, buddy, wrong target. Stupid. Idiot. Oh my god, he finally realized it. Oh, I'm so proud of him. He's such a... very impressive. I don't know why Yura's, like, having the biggest issue. You gotta be kidding me. We're just on some goofball energy today, apparently. Very cool. There's his flask jug. No, honestly, you're definitely right about that. I really should have thought about my words a little bit better there. I really should have thought about my words a little bit better there. He wasn't even worth a lot of money. Alright, whatever. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm still gonna act surprised. He wasn't worth, like, any cash. Oh boy, 1,800 runes. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's I don't know what I expected. Have I ever played Kingdom Hearts 3? No, I think we talked about it before, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is pretty lame. I do not want Kingdom Hearts 3 in my life. I despise it mostly with most of my being. They really said Kingdom Hearts 2, it was actually good, it was actually cool. Nah, let's just change that up real quick. Alright, beat his ass in the dirt. Gorgeous. Ah. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just doing patches right now. We're probably safe enough to do at least patches. Probably. If I could pick up any more useless items, like, come on. Yozora boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 3? So admittedly, no. But also, like, I just also said, like, I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And have not played Kingdom Hearts 3. So no, definitely not Kingdom. Man, Patches, that was really sick. I like the part where that worked for you, but it won't ever work for me. I bet Torrent would play Kingdom Hearts 3. Torrent does seem like the kind of horse to play Kingdom Hearts 3. Grand scheme of things. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He did the juice the minute I wasn't ready for the backstab. Of course. That makes sense.
I surrender. White flag and all. For Pete's sake, I can see. No one likes a boy like stripes. Are you dead? Fine. There's a special circle for thieves like you.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done for tonight. Yeah, no, I think we're really, I think we're done. I think we're just done. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is just not going anywhere fast. I am just too bitter at this point. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I am just genuinely too bitter. So, awesome, cool. Well, that is gonna have to do it for tonight, folks. I will come back to this at a different time. So, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. It's one of the hardest bosses you've ever beaten in a game, but if that terrible enough mechanic where you can buy a coin to get a one-off revive. But if you have a fight, he uses it instead, so when you kill him, he gets revived with a full HP bar. Wow, that sounds pretty miserable, Kingdom. That sounds awful. That sounds like a really, really bad boss. That sounds like a terrible boss design. Oh, hey, Star. Hey. Yeah, no, sorry. We're done. I'm sorry. We're done. We're done. Tonight was not a fruitful night. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and then some. So, nah, we're done. Can't be done yet? Unfortunately, we are. Star. 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 It was not a good night. It was a fun night, but like in terms of productivity, it was downhill the entire time. So yeah. Alrighty, folks. Look, seriously, do take care of yourselves, all that magic. We'll be back to this probably tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back to this tomorrow. We'll be back again. But anyways, for the time being, take care, all that magic. Can I not just start up Chow Garden? It's been a while. Let me just put it this way, Kingdom. I'm not vibing at this point. So I'm gonna say no. But thank you for the suggestion, and I mean we might do that a different night, sure. You're not wrong. It has been a while since Chow Garden has happened, but still. Point is I'm done. I'm done for tonight. So I will see you all later. Okay? All right. Cool. Thanks. Good night.